Hello everybody, it's me, Dr. J. I am so happy to be here with you today. Welcome to Teacher Talks with Dr. J. I'm so glad you're here. You landed on a place where you can feel seen, feel heard, and have a couple of laughs. So, a little bit about myself and how I even came up with Teacher Talks with Dr. J. Teacher Talks kind of came about on accident. I was in class, a special education, that's my specialty, special education resource teacher class, and I realized that kids were hilarious. So I recorded them being silly. And I can remember as far back as 6 years ago, this started before we had COVID, that I have videos of me recording silly moments, whether it's they say something funny and I record them and ask them to say it again, or we just have a mid-conversation and they would just say something that was inspirational or just something that I just could not stop laughing at. And it really was a way for us to build a relationship. They were able to have a student voice. So again, it kind of came about on accident. So I would post it to my story. I was doing it on a regular basis because again, we were in a small setting in the class, no more 4 people besides myself. And they just had so much personality. And I wanted people to see that even though that we were in a resource small setting to get some extra support, they were able to still be who they were and that they had a lot to offer. And I had a lot of love that I wanted to give. So fast forward, we make it through COVID, come back. I just remember going forward because I continued to do it when we came back. Of course, we had to do it in a different way. It wasn't as frequent because of distancing protocols, and we just had to make sure we had our mask on. It just was not fun. And I remember I would start getting inboxes and people who were my followers would say, "You haven't done Teacher Talks in a while." Or I'd get some in passing that say, "I love when you do Teacher Talks." So I said, then I had a good friend of mine that said, "Hey, I can get some stuff together for you to get a logo and you can put it on the screen." And so then I try to move it to that direction. So I would do my Teacher Talks and I would put my logo in the corner and things of that nature. And it just was a really fun time. It would slow down a bit in the summertime because I wasn't around kids. But when school started back, people really look forward to me having conversations with students. I remember one of my most impactful ones, actually during COVID, I lost my mom and I had on an urn necklace with my father's ashes because I recently lost my dad. And I had a student come in and she said, "I have one of those too." And turns out she lost both of her parents. So that was a way that we bonded because we both had our urn necklaces and the next day we both wore them. So it would just be moments like that, or it'd be really funny times. I remember a group of girls would come see me every day and I would call them my lovelies and they'd just be silly, talk about stuff in school and stuff going on at home and nothing too heavy, deep, and real, but just expressing themselves in a safe place. And I just really felt like there was a lot that I could do with that. So moving forward, I was back in school and I actually obtained my doctorate. So that's how we got Dr. J. I'm a doctor of education. And with that, things have changed in our district where I couldn't really show our students' faces or anything like that. There were just some more guidelines that I had to do things differently. So I decided that I wanted to expand on Teacher Talks, not just for students, but also for teachers, because with my doctorate, my background is really supporting general education teachers because they don't have a lot of training with special education. I found that out in my research. I really want to support them. And so I felt like my expertise and my experience could really be a benefit to new teachers, to veteran teachers, to teachers who love to have their own domain and they don't really want to share, teachers who don't really know how to do co-teaching in the best possible way for the students, because that's what it's all about. It's all for student achievement and knowing that they can get whatever they need. So I am expanding my brand. I am really trying to use this doctorate for the good of the people. My goal is to go into districts, to go into trainings for professional developments, even nationwide. I really want educators to know that how they believe they can provide services for special education students affects their achievement, it affects their grades, it affects their belief system in themselves. Because let's keep it real, a lot of times they don't get this kind of encouragement at home. So my goal is to make teachers the best that they could possibly be. Sorry, I swallowed a little, went down the wrong way. But they can be the best that they could possibly be every day for every student. So I hope that you enjoy this journey with me. I'm excited about saying more. Everything's not going to be heavy, deep, and real as far as my research and my data and things of that nature. We'll have some statistics, but we're also going to talk about funny moments because kids do indeed say the darndest things, and so do teachers, right? So my goal is to have teachers on with me, to have students on with me. I might not be able to show their face unless they're my family, but I want us to really talk about it, and I want to have weekly episodes of a topic. So today's topic again was how I got started with Teacher Talks. Again, I'm so happy that you have tuned in. You can follow me on This Teacher Talks on TikTok, and I'd love to see you. And until next time, keep leading with purpose, keep teaching with heart, and remember, every conversation has the power to change a classroom. I'll see you the next time on Teacher Talks with Dr. J.